All right, greetings, you guys. Hey, this is Mark coming to you from Baker's Green Acres. Sunday, the 24th of March, 2024. And Sundays, my son Jim and myself, he and I, we milk. It's our job to milk. So Sundays are really quiet days around here, and you have a time to think about things. And when we milk, usually I set the milker up while he's putting a little bit of grain in their head stalls, and he's getting the compressor going. Sometimes we have to heat the compressor a little bit if it's really cold. It was like 24 this morning, so it was cold. And he starts milking, then I come in here and I get the jars ready for processing. And processing means all we do is we put the milk in jars. And it seems to me I have a little bit of need to there we go. Is that better? Yeah. This morning, like Sundays, we have very few people that come by the farm because we really don't promote it on Sundays, right? Just assume they get their stuff on Saturday, but some people can't. And if they come, so be it. But it's pretty slow, and we intentionally do not match people up with gallons of milk. So in a lot of states, and this is one of them, they have a cockamamie law that says you can't sell raw milk to the end user. And when you think that through, it's kind of crazy because they're saying you can't sell something that's legal. So how is that? Like they didn't criminalize the possession of raw milk, because if they did, then I guess I couldn't have a cow because she's got raw milk, and I guess all my milking equipment would be classified as paraphernalia, right? But they didn't do that. They just said you can't sell it to the end user. So it's nebulous enough that it backs a lot of people off. When they think about milking cows, they think, it's illegal here. And it really isn't. You just can't sell it to the end user. I don't know anybody that has ever been pushed on it. And so what people do is they create herd shares. So that means if somebody buys a portion of the herd, they're entitled to what the herd produces. So they get so many pounds of manure a month. They get so many little hairs like this. We include those in the milk. And they get so much milk. And then they can come and they can cow cuddle. They can come and pet the cows and all of that. They can take pictures of themselves with the cows. Cow selfies, and all that. They're entitled to that. But what people really want is milk. They don't want the manure. So we bottle it up in these half-gallon deals here. And as I'm doing this, that's what we do, and it really works well. I encourage people to get into milking cows. Anytime that government agencies or contractors for government agencies create cockamamie laws like you can't sell it to the end user, you know that there's money on the table that they don't want you getting at. Anytime they get involved with something, it's always because there is a profit in it, and they want their cut of the action. After all, these are parasite bureaucrats that don't really know how to do what we're doing here. They just want to tell us what to do. They just want to parasite on our profits. So anyway, we do the herd shares, and it works out really good. And as I was doing this morning, I'm thinking about a book that I'm reading right now. It's called Durable Trades. And it has a list of trades that you can be in, and then it rates them by their durability. And what they mean by that is, say when times are good, a lot of people will be getting pedicures. They'll be getting their toenails painted. But when times are not good, that goes to the back of the list, right? You don't get your toenails painted when you can't afford to eat. So at the top of the list was herdsman. Herdsman. So that's somebody who takes care of a herd. And it was really interesting to read that because I got to see how much of that stuff that I do as somebody that milks cows. And I don't only milk cows. It's just one of the aspects here. I've got 5 cows, 5 milk cows, but I got a bunch of steers too that I keep. They're separate now. They're not together anymore. The cows are all by themselves and they get really babied. And so then we have a program where we get them inseminated, and then we take care of their calves, and their calves hopefully either go into the beef herd or they become inline heifers, right? They're in line to be milked later on. And this milking thing, I didn't think that I would like it, but I really do like it. There's a lot of intricacies to it, and there's a lot of places where you can make improvements, and that's right up my alley because I like doing different things every day. I wouldn't want to just milk cows. Like, I don't even like really milking the cows every day. I like to have it through. I milk 3 days a week, and every week take turns, you know, and it works out really good, so you don't get burnt out on it. But we do other things here, quite a few other things too. So the durable trade thing, I've been thinking about a lot. Herdsman is number 1, farmer is number 2, right? So we think sometimes that maybe we're heading into some tough times, or we're in tough times. Like if you have to be involved with, like let's say that you're a lawyer or something and you're in Fulton County, you know, you have to be involved with what's going on there. It's nice if you can pull away from that. It really is. So if you were going to pick a career field or a trade to get into, to switch, to get away from all the control, this is a pretty good one. And if difficult times are on the horizon, which I really don't know, sometimes it looks that way, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. But either way, a durable trade is a good one to be in. Because take a look right here. The milk, that's some of the milk from today. I got 12 gallons today. We only milk once a day out of 4 cows, and one of them we're drying off. So we're only taking about half out of her because she's going to calf here pretty soon. We're not exactly sure, and that's bad on us. We should know exactly when she's going to calf, but we don't exactly. We used to have a bull. But now that we're using a artificial insemination technician, we will know exactly, you know, within a day or 2 when she's going to calf. And then we can get her in a box stall and everything's fine. But this is part of what I milked out today. And I put this in plastic because I had a brainstorm about all of this. And normally we go in glass for our regular customers, but we're going to kind of pursue irregular customers. And there's a lot there that I'd like to talk about. We do have another avenue of access to what we do here, and it's called Be Anyone Can Farm Tribe Plus. Now that's something that you have to join up, but then you get a lot of perks. And if you ever wanted to go into something like this, it would be nice to have expert consulting on it. And that's exactly what you get with Tribe Plus. So if you want to access that, you go to bakersgreenacres.com, follow links to Tribe Plus. It's cheap, but you get good value out of it. Smart for Bakers Green Acres. Anyone can